morning, dear Shem Stars. How are you all, students? I hope you all are well and safe at your home. Students, yesterday we have learnt the argument and modulus of a complex number. Today we are covering the topic algebraic operations and complement of a complex number. Students, starting with the algebraic operations, which means the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of the complex number. So let us discuss them one by one. The very first part is the addition of the complex numbers. Now for the addition of complex numbers, what you need to remember is that whenever we are adding two complex numbers, their real part must be added to the real part and imaginary to the imaginary. Just as we do in the lower classes, we always add the like terms. So here we are going to add the like terms. Let us understand with the help of an example. Here we have 2 plus 3 iota plus 3 plus iota, which is equivalent to 2 plus 3 both the real parts plus iota times both the imaginary part, which reduces to 5 plus 4 iota. Next is the subtraction. Suppose we have two complex numbers z1 and z2 given by a plus iota b and c plus iota d. So their subtraction, that is z1 minus z2, will be given by a minus c in one bracket and b minus d iota in the other bracket. That means we are subtracting the like terms at a time. So let us understand the same with the help of an example. So when we are subtracting the complex numbers, do remember to introduce negative sign within. Here we have two numbers, 5 plus 10 iota minus 15 minus 2 iota. So when we take negative sign within, it reduces to 5 plus 10 iota minus 15 plus 2 iota. So plus 5 minus 15 is minus 10 and 10 iota plus 2 iota, that is plus 12 iota. So final answer is minus 10 plus 12 iota. Next is the multiplication of two complex numbers. Suppose our complex numbers are a plus b iota in multiplication with c plus d iota. So here we will apply the distributive law, that is c will be multiplied by both, then d iota will be multiplied by both. So c into with a plus b iota plus d iota into with a plus b iota. When we multiply them inside, we will get the value ac plus bci plus adi plus bdi square. Here we will substitute the value of I square as minus 1. So we are getting the answer as AC minus BD plus BC plus AD whole outside I. Let us understand the same with the help of an example. So here we have the numbers as 2 plus 4 iota in multiplication with 3 plus 5 iota. So this is 3 into with 2 plus 4 iota plus 5 iota outside, again 2 plus 4 iota. So this is 6 plus 12 iota plus 10 iota plus 20 iota square. Now we will substitute iota square as minus 1. So this reduces to 6 minus 20 plus 22i, which is equal to minus 14 plus 22i. Next is 6 plus 3 iota multiplied with 7 minus iota. Again 7 outside, 6 plus 3 iota minus iota outside, 6 plus 3 iota again. So this reduces to 42 plus 21 iota minus 6 iota minus 3 iota square. So again we will substitute iota square as minus 1. So minus 3 minus 1 plus 3. So this is 42 plus 3 plus 15 iota. So this is 45 plus 15 iota. Students, remember to change the sign when we are bringing negative inside the bracket. And we always operate the like terms. So before starting with the division, we should know what are the conjugates of a complex number. Students, conjugate is a very simple thing to calculate for a complex number. Here what we require is to change iota to minus iota. So suppose our number is a plus b iota, so its conjugate will be a minus b iota. If our number is a minus b iota, then its conjugate will be a plus b iota. Next is the division. For dividing the complex numbers, two things should be kept in mind. Very first is that we will write our problem in the fractional form, that is we will write it in the form of numerator over denominator. Next is to multiply our numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. Conjugate of denominator means changing iota to minus iota. Understand the same with the help of an example. Suppose we need to divide 3 plus 4 iota by 8 minus 2 iota. So first we will write it in the numerator over denominator form, that is fractional form. So 3 plus 4 iota whole divided by 8 minus 2 iota. Next we will going to multiply it with the conjugate of the denominator. So denominator conjugate will be changing iota to minus iota, that reduces to 8 plus 2 iota over 8 plus 2 iota. So next we will do the multiplication on the numerator and denominator separately. So we are doing the multiplication. You know now how to do the multiplication of two complex number. So after multiplication and simplification, we are going to substitute the value of iota square as minus 1, and then further we are going to simplify the same. So this reduces to 16 plus 38 iota over 68. So we are separating them. So 16 over 68 plus 38 over 68 iota. This is the step which is before the taking the LCM. So final answer is 4 over 17 plus 19 over 34 iota. Students, today we have seen all the 4 algebraic operations on the complex numbers, that is addition, multiplication, subtraction and division. So your homework for today is to calculate the value of 3 plus 2 iota whole divided by 5 minus iota. Students, division question contains all the 4 operations. So if you are able to do this question, that means you have understood all the previous 3 operations. Tomorrow we are going to start with the exercise 5.1 of your chapter number 5. That's all for today, students. Do revise what we have done in the class today. Plus do your homework also. And in case you have any query, please feel free to ask on the Google Classroom at any time. Take care and have a great day ahead, students.